Welcome to T&T Sports Network, where it's all sports, all the time. I'm Tom, and he's Tom, and thanks for joining us today. So, Tom.
We're back in studio live.
Yes. So, as you noticed, last episode was Tom by himself.
Yes.
This is how that channel's going to go for a little bit here and there. But
apologies for whoever watched the last video on the computer. There was a mistake between the upload from the software to the upload to YouTube, where it just got uploaded in the worst possible quality.
360p!
Yeah, that was bad. If you watch it on your phone, it wasn't a problem. If you watch it on the desktop, so apologies to that. That'll be fixed up next solo video. But we're back together.
We're going to be teeing off.
Oh, I like that. We're going to be teeing off. The U.S. Open starts, as you're watching this, probably today. So some of this information might be a little late, but we're putting it out there anyway.
That's fine.
That's fine. It's getting out there. These are some things you need to know when predicting the tournament. So, do you have any questions you'd like to ask?
What do you... Whoa.
What do you... Okay, you know what? I'll start this off. I'll give you guys some information about it. U.S. Open is at Torrey Pines this year. Torrey Pines in SoCal. Gorgeous course, right on the water. It's 7,698 yards. It's a par 71. It has thick rough. Like, boy, if your ball goes in that rough, you're going to have a hard time getting it out of that rough. Yeah, some of the players...
It can cost someone the tournament.
It probably will cost someone the tournament. Yeah. Some of the players walk in the course and they're like, whoa. Holy lordy. Yeah. Last time the U.S. Open was at Torrey Pines was 2008. I remember vividly, it was the Tiger Woods Rocco Mediate playoff. The playoff had to be taken off on a Monday. I had just finished school, so I got to watch the playoff. It was fantastic. Tiger Woods won the tournament with a torn, I believe it was like a torn ACL or a torn meniscus, something in his knee. And then after that, his life spiraled downhill after that.
That man can do a lot.
Yes. He was quite good at the game of golf.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I would say
Until lately, huh?
Tiger, I hope you're resting up well from your car accident. Need nothing but best of luck to you. Miss you. Want to see you back out on the tour. Defending U.S. Open champion last year was Bryson DeChambeau. Spoiler alert. I like Bryson again this year.
So, what do you think is the most important thing to be able to win this tournament?
So, normally you want to be able to do all facets of your game correctly. You want to have the strong off the tee. You want to hit your irons well. Yeah. You want to have a short game well, and you want to putt well.
Yeah.
Perfect world. We're throwing that all out this year.
Because of the course?
Because the fact that there's one key thing that can win you this tournament. Yeah. You need to hit the ball really far.
Okay.
The further you hit the ball, the less of that rough you have to deal with, the better chance you have at making.
So I'm not familiar with the course, so I'm assuming the rough is closer than.
So the fairway is going to be narrow.
Yes.
The rough will be here. The further down that fairway you hit, the less distance you have to go.
Yeah.
And the less, and now you also have to hit it straight. Because if you hit it to the left, you hit to the right, you're also screwed out of luck.
And if there's some wind, as you said, it's on the water.
Yes.
It's probably going to screw that up.
Yes. So yeah, further you get it. So I like the Bombers. So goes back to the Bombers. Those are people who can hit the ball really far.
Got it.
That goes back to the defending U.S. Open champion, Bryson DeChambeau.
Okay.
Nobody hits the ball on tour farther than him.
Okay.
He bombs it. He's just guns out for the sun's out, bombing it.
So this can definitely this could be his tournament again.
So he basically has styled his game for this type of tournament. So
he's been waiting for that.
Yeah. So he's big into physics and like the physics of the ball and where it goes. Genius, nerd, but also gigantically huge human being.
Okay.
And so he knows, the U.S. Open, which happens once a year, they always make their courses difficult. They want this to be the difficult major. Some of them, you'll see, others, maybe a PGA Championship, whatever, the scores will get higher. This one, when Tiger beat Rocco at this course in 2008, the winning score was -1. That's not great. That's not a great winning score. No. So they like to make it hard. So Bryson was like, all right, I'm going to do amazing at this one thing where my best skill is hit it long and not have to deal with the hardness that they set up.
Yeah.
He also putts really well on Poa grass, which this is what it is. So he's made this is his tournament to win. Yeah. But I'm not picking him to win. More on that.
So I obviously you kind of seem to have a liking towards this. Who do you think is gonna win the tournament, and any scoring predictions for the tournament?
So easy answer, like I said, would be Bryson.
Well, yeah,
But
I mean, you got me convinced.
yeah, but I like to be a little contrarian, and this is not very contrarian considering I've seen people also on this. But my pick to win is Brooks Koepka. A little bit nervous. Brooks has had some real serious knee issues recently. Video came out today of him playing a practice round, and then he was trying to climb like the stairs off the course, and he's like, ow! So a little nervous that he might not be able to walk.
But you have to go back to Tiger Woods.
Right.
Tiger Woods
also, Brooks
with a torn ACL.
Correct.
How are you gonna? This can be nothing.
Correct. Also, Brooks is one who always notices the camera.
Yeah.
So this could be a little show for the camera.
Okay.
Because he's got this whole feud going with Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah.
Where, I don't know if you've seen it, but it became a meme overnight. So I like Brooks to win the tournament. I think Brooks has every facet. He's great at U.S. Opens. He's great everywhere. And just as long as his knee doesn't actually detach from his body while he's playing, I think he's got a good shot to win. With the score, I say Brooks shoots -8 to win the tournament.
Okay, so you kind of brought up the show.
Yes.
Right, of him hurting and stuff like that. So I feel like this could be part of a segment on our show.
Okay.
Of
fakers.
What's the best bet to make?
Best bet to make.
So you kind of talked, he's making play, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that might be for the betting.
Yes.
So maybe we could put this as a segment of the betting for each tournament. You can kind of give your expertise in it, what you're going to be putting your money on.
Yeah.
And so if you wanted to elaborate.
Okay, so first of all, let me tell you guys, if you have never bet golf, it's fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, so when you
I'm not a betting guy.
So when you're betting sports, right?
Yeah.
If you're betting a team to win, you'll get odds -115. So you'd have to bet $115 to win 100.
Okay.
Right. So with golf, because it's so much harder to hit a winner, the odds are so much better. So right now, the odds I have on Brooks Koepka are 19 to 1.
Okay, I see that.
So if you bet $1, just say you just want to bet $1, you win $19 off that bet. So you can do the math. If you bet $10, you win $190.
Okay.
So
you can have a decent. You can
have a decent week. And so spoiler, we're in New York where it's very difficult to place bets.
Yes.
Hopefully
soon.
Hopefully soon that'll be changing.
So
the odds I have currently for you guys are off DraftKings Sportsbook. In my opinion, the best sportsbook in America, hands down.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us, please. A lot of places will give you each way, so they'll give you a huge number.
We can call this DraftKings Sportsbook segment.
Yeah, I love it.
Right?
DraftKings sponsor right now.
Yeah, hit us up.
Yeah. You can get each ways in other books where you get huge odds, but all they have to do is come in the top 5 or the top 8.
Okay.
And sometimes those odds can be better than the person who actually wins the tournament.
Got it.
So that you would pick I'd say worst golfer and hope that he has a great week and comes in the top.
Okay.
I'm not talking about each ways because I don't have each way odds. So right now, these are bets, I would say bets to win that can make you some money.
So you're going with Brooks.
I'm going with Brooksy. He's my pick to win.
Okay.
Bet him at 19 to 1.
Okay.
Great odds. Also, another, maybe you've heard of him, Rory McIlroy.
Okay.
Another top golfer. Hasn't been in the greatest of form recently. 21 to 1.
Okay.
Great odds for a guy who usually would be 10 to 1 to win a tournament. So you're getting basically double the odds.
Got it.
Patrick Reed, killer. He's like that guy who just has a knack for showing up in big tournaments. He's got that mentality.
He has that mentality.
He's got that it factor, that game.
Yes.
Yeah. 25 to 1. Good number. He'll always contend. He's always around lurking. You'll think he's out of it, and then you'll look back at the tournament, he finishes tied for 4th. 46 to 1. Will Zalatoris, young gun, upcoming, kid's been amazing.
46 to 1.
Yeah, right there. Will's, I abbreviated Will Z for you because I didn't feel like spelling out Zalatoris.
Got it.
My guy Daniel Berger, 55 to 1. Odds are just way too high on a guy who can legitimately win this tournament. Next ones are some just dart throws, just put $1 on it if you want to. Boom. Max Homa has been fantastic at these Southern California courses. Won it at Riviera, 100 to 1. You put $1 on it, you win $100.
Wow.
Next one is from my boy Pat Mayo. Love you, Pat. This is the reason why for this segment. 160 to 1. Gotta do is see, woo! Kim, 160 to 1. Next one's a question mark because I don't actually know if he's going to play in the tournament.
I'm a little startled.
You should be. I don't know if he's actually going to play in the tournament. But if he does, great value. Matthew Wolf, 225 to 1. He's been dealing with a lot of personal issues and depression, so he's taken a lot of time off from the tour.
But maybe this can get him off. Get the off.
If he's all in, his game fits perfectly for this tournament. At 225 to 1, if he plays, that's a steal.
Yeah.
And lastly, my guy, the Italian stallion, Guido Migliozzi. Shout out Skylar Hoke for putting me on to him. 500 to 1. If he somehow wins in his first ever North American tournament,
But a dollar, you got
$500.
Wow.
That's enough to go buy yourself a great steak dinner every night of the week. Send some our way at that point. Here to here. So those are just some of the bets that I threw down that I think are great. Again, you can bet like top Australian, top South African. They're all great bets. There are some out there. Shop around, look at different books. If you live in Jersey or somewhere where sports betting is very easy to do, you can do that. But yeah, other than that, really.
So pick is Brooks.
Pick is Brooksy.
To win the US Open.
Beautiful Brooksy, as Michael K would say.
Okay.
Please Brooks, don't collapse on the first hole, making me look like an idiot. That would be really sad. But again, like I said, it should probably be the favorite. Should be Bryson.
Yeah.
We're also not even talking about John Rahm, who's actually listed as the favorite, who was having the tournament of his life before he got kicked out because of COVID. He got disqualified before the last round, and there was zero chance he was losing that tournament.
Yeah.
So John Rahm's also a great bet. If you think he's going to come out really angry that he got DQ'd,
that can play,
or if it's going to get in his head that he got DQ'd and play terrible, because he's a hothead on the course.
Got it.
So it could really affect him, or it could motivate him. I don't know which one is which. I ain't taking that chance. But yeah, that's all I got in the U.S. Open. It should be a fantastic tournament. Yeah. I'm so excited to watch all 4 days of it. And please, Brooks, win this tournament.
So you're putting money on him?
I already put money on him. Good. It took me like 20 minutes to find a place where I could put money on him. But, I did that.
Maybe next year.
Yes, maybe next year. Thank you guys for watching us here on TTSN. If you enjoy the content and you want more sports content, give us a like. And, if you have it in your heart, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe like Bryson hits a 350-yard drive in the middle of the fairway.
And don't forget to
crush
I don't know, what would you call it?
Crush the subscribe.
Hit the button!
Hit the subscribe button, the red button that says subscribe, and while you're at it, turn on post notifications.
Yeah!
We don't usually say that, but turn on post notifications. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.
See ya.
Let's make some money. Woo!